So let's get some more numbers now. Rob Sharpe, our meteorologist, we'll bring him in. Rob, good morning to you. So let's zoom out. How bad or how big is this weather system?
Yeah, it really ramped up overnight, Pete, particularly for those coastal areas. The winds were rapid. Let's have a look. These are some of the impacts, of course, that we have been seeing with the wind damage, trees down in many places. This is yesterday, but since then, the winds have actually strengthened in many cases. These are the maximum gusts for yesterday along the coastline. Guatemala, 113, Ulladulla, 104, and Jarvis Bay, 100 k's an hour. But you could see when I tick over to the most recent gusts, they're even stronger in many cases. Guatemala to 124. In fact, just since then, the data has updated and I've seen a 130k gust at Guatemala and Kernell gusting to 95 kilometres an hour. So really rapid winds, Sydney and down the coast occurring right now, causing damage, leading to those power outages. And it's due to this east coast low, which you can see spinning around off the coast. There's the centre of it. It's been coming and going just out to sea, ebbing and flowing, and at the moment it's a little bit closer to the coast than what it was for a large portion of the night time, and so that's why we're seeing some of those really rapid winds along the coast. But we've also got the rain, of course. The totals have been substantial. Rain spreading down from the central coastlines, targeting that southern half of the coast in particular, where we've seen those big falls that Pete was mentioning. 155 for Nowra now, 145 for Jarvis Bay, and 223 for Ulladulla, Bega 50, and Sydney City on 70 millimetres since 9 o'clock yesterday. And there's still much more to come with this system. You can see the target for the rain will primarily be south of Sydney. It's that south coast, exposed Illawarra. They'll see the heaviest falls. Even into Victoria's East Gippsland we'll see some heavy rain, maybe as much as 100 millimetres just there today alone, as we see this system continue to target areas a little bit further south than it was yesterday, and the wind remaining quite fierce. And that's why there's still these severe weather warnings for the alpine parts of Victoria and New South Wales, the south coast up to the Hunter coastline, damaging winds along that stretch of coast with the threat of heavy rainfall as well. And we've got the damaging winds up along the northern tablelands of New South Wales and even into parts of southeastern Queensland along the main range. We've got that threat of damaging winds as well. And out on the water, we've got those severe impacts as well. And we've seen already waves picking up in size. They're in many cases peaking this morning along the coastal fringe, likely to cause significant coastal erosion, particularly for southeast facing beaches. So you can see those very large waves this morning, a very slight ease in the wave sizes as we move into the second half of today, but only for some regions. You can see the swell forecast, 6 metres for the south coast, seas as well, very choppy at 4 metres. With those strong to gale force winds expected to continue along the coastline. So some really wild weather today for the New South Wales coast. So for Sydney itself, windy with showers today. It's not going to be quite as wet as yesterday, but still very windy. Some patchy rain possible for Canberra, rain developing in Melbourne, the chance of a shower in Hobart today, and showers developing in Perth as well as a new weather system starts to march into the west of the country. And I shouldn't forget, Brisbane and the Gold Coast both look pretty windy today, just like they were yesterday.